All right, KTC, happy Wednesday. The weather kind of took a turn for the worst here today, but hopefully it holds on for our ride-run workout tonight. I'll touch on that one really quickly, and then I have a whole bunch of other announcements, updates, some racing coming up that I'll encourage you to get involved with, as well as some club socials that will be happening in and around racing, as well as some recovery, and a new Summerland triathlon, which may be another race you might want to jump into. So kicking it off today, or already halfway through the week, obviously. Awesome to see so many people out on the track this morning. It's great to see the group growing. Man, we had 15? Over 15, I have no doubt. So if you want a fun morning workout, come on out, give the run legs a little priming, and anyway, it was great to see everybody this morning. Tonight we are going to be doing our bike run type work up at South Kelowna Elementary. So we are going to be meeting up at South Kelowna Elementary at 6 p.m. I'll be bringing out the transition racks, bring all your bike and run gear. Hopefully the weather holds up. If for some reason it's really bad, I'll call it, but sometimes you gotta race in the rain too. So if that is the case, I will caution, be very careful on the bike as the roads get slipperier as they get wetter. So just heads up on that. Other than that, this week I will mention that I will be having to modify the back end of my week. I'm going to be running the Wine Country Half Marathon on Saturday, and that is going to take me away, obviously, from joining you for some swimming and biking if you're doing swimming and biking on Saturday. So unfortunately, I won't be there this Saturday. And actually, I'm on the wrong week here. I'm on the Kal Rats week. This is the week that we're in right now. So anywho, I encourage you, if you still want to go down, swim as a group, great. Obviously, there is lots of company in the water right now with the Across the Lake doing their clinics at the exact same time. So they tend to keep in tight little groups anyway. You can't miss them. It's easy to swim around. There's lots of room in the lake. So if you're used to swimming 5 or 6 per lane in the pool, the lake should be no problem at all. Hopefully the weather holds up, but again, be careful. The weather seems to be hit or miss all weekend. So anywho. And I'm going to be obviously modifying my Friday just to gear up for the half on the Saturday. So I will say that everyone is on different race plans. Please modify what you need. Obviously, don't crush yourself on a Friday track workout if you're going to be racing on Saturday or Sunday. That goes for next week as well. So it does play to people who are not racing. So again, you're welcome to modify if you're ever curious or not sure what to do. Obviously, leading into a race weekend, less is always more. Just doing a little warm up, a couple quick pickups, just keep everything firing, keeping sharp. Other than that, that's pretty much all you need to do. So if you are racing the half on Saturday and you want to join me for just a little shakeout session on the Friday morning track, I won't be doing the 2,000, 1,200, 400 repeats. So again, this weekend is what it is. Hopefully the weather holds out, but it's not looking the greatest at the moment. Hopefully that'll turn or make a turn for the better on the following week. So the following week, that will lead us into the Kal Rats Sprint Triathlon down in Vernon. I did get an email from the race director saying, hey, if you guys, as many as you can come down, the better. This is a fantastic local race put on by the local tri club. I highly recommend supporting it. It's a sprint triathlon, actually only 18-kilometer bikes, so even a little bit shorter. I will say there's a couple rollers on the run that you'd be like, oh, darn, these are a little bit hard, but great race overall. And I am going to include a link. I have this silly thing up here. I'm going to include a link here for a team social after. So huge thank you to Steph and Lexi for volunteering the cottage. They have a cottage down there right on the lake. And if you'd like to come for a post Kal Rats Social, then you can click on the link and RSVP. You can read all the instructions, details in terms of where they're located. Will be shared after, so make sure you do RSVP if you plan on coming. We will be collecting all the awards on the 25th, so we'll have to stick around for that, because KTC brings home lots of hardware every time we show up to a race. And then around 11:30ish or so, if it's about a 20-minute drive, and yeah, there'll be some bevies if you want to bring your BYOB. If not, looks like they have some food and drinks as well. And I'm sure anything you want to contribute, bring along. That would be fantastic. And yeah, just put your email, Steph, your name here. So if your name's not Steph, well, you're not invited, but you can put your name down anyway. You might get a reply. And then just how many people. So it is family friendly. If you want to bring the whole family, please do. I'd love to hang out for a few hours and not be training. So anywho, Kal Rats, be a fantastic weekend. Again, not this weekend, but the following. If you haven't registered, you still can. And again, all the support, keep these local triathlons going, the better. While I'm on that, there is a new race, or I shouldn't say new race. This used to be a triathlon in Summerland, and it kind of died over COVID, and it has been revived. It will now be the end of July, and it is still in the early registration, so $115. They have changed the route. If you ever did Summerland before, they added in the hill. So it is going to be a little more challenging. It needs to be a nice flat bike course out and back. But yeah, they're going to take us up this hill, which will be a pretty hairy descent and a pretty challenging climb on the way out. But looks like a ton of fun. The run looks really nice right along the shoreline there. That's always a nice little run section. And they do have a try distance as well, which is substantially shorter. So sprint or try. Sorry, I don't know the distance of the try off the top of my head, but it's usually 3 or 4. Oh, is it down here? No, these are all sprints. I can't go back. Anyway, check out the website. It is the Stone Fruit Triathlon, and again, that's the end of July, and it's right here in Summerland, so nice close and a nice little local race as well. The last thing I wanted to talk about was MoveMed, who delivered their 10 myths about running talk a couple months back. We'd love to do a follow-up on that, but we'd love your feedback in terms of what topics you would be interested in going forward. So if you like the first one, love to get your feedback. And then if there's any of these topics that interest you, if you want to rate them from 1 to 5, and that will help Bea and JF kind of prioritize what topics to cover next. So we want to continue some of this educational content. If you haven't checked out the last one, or the nutrition one, or the bike fit one, or I don't know, we had a whole bunch of different talks. Feel free to go to our YouTube channel, the Kelowna Triathlon Club YouTube channel, and you'd be on there right now if you're watching this video. And you can check those out if you're on the trainer and looking for something to watch. They are excellent. So that is about it for me today. Again, keep up the great work, everybody. You have been putting in a ton of time and effort throughout the entire winter. Don't let it fall off now. Some of you are either ramping up for your final races of the summer, or maybe even just cooling down and keeping active. But again, love seeing you guys out. The more the merrier, all the time. Keep it going, and I will see you at the next training session. Take care, everybody. Till next time. Bye-bye.